The Bible tells us that men all will worship fallen angels. But then, yet we see in Genesis 2 that fallen angels came down into the earth and raped the beautiful women, and they had giants. We see once again that these angels came from when they rebelled with Satan against God. Satan took 1/3 of all the angels of heaven with him when he rebelled against God. They were kicked out of heaven. They were never allowed to return to their heavenly estate again. Hollywood places ideas in our heads that angels look like women and that they are still falling at will from the sky, lusting after humans today. They are ruled by Satan himself, and the spirit of lust is planting these ideas in your head because this is not true. In fact, they are twisted lies. If you look in the Word of God, you will see that many of the angels that fell with Satan that day they were kicked out of heaven are imprisoned until the day of judgment, while others are in his realm of the kingdom of darkness with their leader Satan. Not once in the Bible will you find that an angel ever looked or took on the form of a woman. In fact, they all look like men. I'm sure you will remember this song.
Somebody's knocking, should I let him in? Lord, it's the devil, would you look at him? I heard about him, but I never dreamed he'd have blue eyes and blue jeans. Well, somebody's talking, he's whispering to me. Your place and my place, well, which will it be? I'm getting weaker and he's coming on strong, but I don't want to go wrong. He must have tapped my telephone line. He must have known I'm spending my time alone. He says we'll have one heavenly night. My fever's burning, so he ought to be right at home.
Noah was found to be the only man that was not polluted by the seed of the fallen angels. Look it up, word by word, and you'll see this for yourself. He was pure, but no one else, and that's why that Yahweh chose him. These fallen ones were very attractive looking, and they were very persuasive. They were not the size of men. They were very tall, very broad-shouldered, very strong. I like what my personal pastor once said about his personal angel. He was allowed to see him, and he said he looked like Mr. Clean. Once when I was young in the Lord, I was fooled. I know that we're not taught any of this in the church today, and that's so sad. But I was in my bed trying to go to sleep, and I had all the lights out, and a light appeared to me in the form of a man. I was so excited I couldn't wait to tell my then husband, who was out working late. Couldn't wait till he got home to tell him what I saw. He wasn't a seer as I am, so he looked at me like I had lost it. Like, what the heck? And he talked it over with a friend, and she told him that was an angel of the light. And I looked it up, because you know what? We have to look everything up in the Bible, because the Bible is our guide. It is our roadmap. And I found out that Satan appears as an angel of light. That made me very upset, because here I thought an angel appeared to me, and it was Satan. Satan himself deceiving me, for he is the deceiver of all mankind. He is the liar, the Lord of flies. He lives on the dung heap. That's in the Bible. You can look that up too. And then the more I looked, I found out that he also appears as a wolf. And I had seen him also as a wolf. So he was like prowling around me. And I didn't realize what was going on. Boy, was my eyes opened. This wolf is used much in American Indian paintings. I tell you, he is the deceiver. He's a liar. He will trick you. If you don't know the Word of God, he will twist the Word. Be on guard at all times, people. He is a supplanter. Now, let me read to you what a little boy said about his angels that God allowed him to see. I believe it says he was 8 years old when he began to see his angels. I'll read why he was allowed to see his angels and how old he was when he stopped seeing them, because this is so important. I want you to get it. I want you to understand why I originally posted this video about these angels, what my reasoning was it for, and now I want to explain it. I want you to get it. I'm not talking about fallen angels now. I'm talking about real angels. There are angels who are in service here to protect you every day. They are assigned angels that are with you all the days of your life to watch over you, but we are not to worship them, and they are not in the form of women. They never were. Oh, God Satan deceives you so much. And Hollywood wants you to just have sex and perversion on your mind at all times, and that's what that was about. And that a closure that is coming. That's what that was about. It was about so many things. Oh, I want you to look at that over and over until you get it. But let me read this, because it's so compelling what this little boy saw. How it's just going to help you in your walk. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm reading from this book, and this little boy had asked his dad. He said, "Dad, I saw an angel. I really did." And he'd ask his dad, "Where does it talk about in the Bible about angels?" And so he showed him, and he said, "I'm going to go outside. I'm going to sit by the tree, and I'm going to read about angels." And he had made arrangements with his mom that night to talk to his dad about it in his bed, to sleep with his dad and talk to him about these angels. So when he came home that night, When his dad walked into